darlings. Welcome to the Joyful Findings Show and Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you are ready to rock and roll into 2023. The energy is supporting all of that for all of us. So thank you for joining me now or even later when you decide that you watch this in the archives. I appreciate each and every one of you. The energies are calling out to us. We are all reacting to them. We are all like tapping into them. It's like, oof, there's a whole lot going on, I feel like, this week. So I hope you guys feel all that energy that we're probably going to talk about tonight, because I've been feeling it. An hour before the show, I was like, the energy started to really kick in. Like my guides and angels and my higher self are like totally happy that we're back on the show today. I hope you guys had a nice 2 weeks off. You had a beautiful time with your family and friends, or whatever you did over the holiday season. I hope all your wishes come true. What else? Oh my God. So I'm really excited about 2023. Okay. And I know we're only 6 days in. And this is the Epiphany, you guys. The Epiphany is today. All right. So there's a lot of energy going on with that as well. So tap into that too. 3 wise men. Let's tap into that. Wow. Let's see. I'll try to be that wise man right now. Oh, that like brought a lot of energy to the head. So I want you guys to tap in and feel that. But anyways, I see there's a bunch of you joining out there. So thank you for being here. Yay. Oh, I have really missed you guys. I missed watching the Goldylocks Production shows during the week. I missed having my show on Fridays. I was like, I didn't know what to do on Fridays. I was like, oh, I can still just sit here. I don't have to do anything. It was really kind of weird. But it was kind of refreshing at the same time. So I feel like I'm all juiced back up and we're ready to start this new year off with bang bangs. Okay, so what are you guys creating this year? Because I did a little automatic writing before I started the show, and it's about the things that you want to create. Okay, so what are those things that you want to create? Okay, we're letting go of all of 2022 and all the years before that. Just let go of that heavy energy. That's making my nose itch when I say that. Who's that aggravating? But anyways, just let it all go. Okay, I know, easier said than done. I know, been there. But if we can truly release whatever that was still holding on back there, we are not limited by this. We are just freely floating and being able to create. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are going to start to be able to create more. Your joy, your happiness with you, with other people, a bunch of stuff like that. So let's say hi to a bunch of you guys out here, because I see there's a bunch of you out here. So I don't want you guys to feel like you're left out. Hello, Robert Myers. How are you this evening? So glad you could join us this evening. Woo-hoo. Yes, when I get around to messages, I would gladly give you one. And let me tell you guys, the energy is moving. And Lenka is here. Hello, Lenka. A little more awake today I am through this full moon. Last night I was dead tired. I was tired. I was like, I got no energy. But anyways, we're all going through fluctuations of all this energy that's going on and stuff, okay? So I want you guys to feel into that and just honor it. Honor it. When you need to rest, you need to rest. And when you don't, okay? Just honor that. And hello, Joyce. And hello, Richard. And hello, Barbara. Hello, darling. How are you? Hello. All right, let's see. Am I missing any of you guys out? And Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Happy New Year to all of you. All of you. And Kathy Bray. Hello. And Happy New Year to you too, my dear. I am so happy that you guys have joined in this evening. It doesn't matter if you are local or if you come from a faraway land, right? Because really, technically, we all come from a faraway land. This is just a place we experience things in, right? They're going to talk about experiencing. So we've come to Earth to experience things and to change things, right? Because if you think back, if you believe in reincarnation, you've had some lives where you've repeated some of these things and over again, and we're kind of done with that. Okay, so now we're like, that's why I was like, we're letting go of all that, right? And we're into a 7 year now, and 7 is very spiritual, right? It's very spiritual number. So I want you all to tap into that vibration of 7, right? 7. Okay. Oh, go. Whew. All right, so the energy is kicking. So they want you guys to all feel into all this energy and what you are going to create in 2023. So as we're so new into the year, we're only 6 days in this beautiful new year, and we are going to create things differently because we've learned a lot about ourselves. We've learned a lot about life. We've learned a lot about earth. We've learned a lot about relationships. We have learned a lot of information in a very short term of time, I feel like. Okay. And again, time is an illusion. It kind of gets compressed, it kind of gets moved around. It all depends on what you needed to do in that particular moment, which makes it very confusing for people. So that's why some of you lose time. All that, it all makes sense sooner or later because we're all getting into this new energy. And I see Kim's out there too. Hey, Kim, happy new year. All right, so where am I going with all this energy? Oh my God, it's all over the place. But I'm getting like it is time for us to really get creative, okay? Really get outside of our comfort zone, okay? Because every one of you, oh, thank you, Kathy. I'll check that out in a minute. Thank you. All right, so where was I going with that? See, I get sidetracked a little bit every once in a while, you guys, but woo! All right. Thank you, Amanda. You guys are amazing. You guys are jumping right on the Venmos tonight. Thank you for sharing your abundance with me. Okay, so the energies that are transpiring right now is like we have to break out of whatever those comfort zones were, because sometimes it has to be a little uncomfortable to us to get into a better space, right? And I feel like a lot of you are clinging on, and not a lot of you, but maybe a couple of you, a few of you, if this resonates with you, are still holding on to things or relationships out of security but not out of joy. Okay. So you're doing it out of but it doesn't bring joy. Okay. So if there's any relationship, job, anything like that, that you have going on right now that is not bringing you complete joy, then it's time for you to switch it up. Okay. It's time for you to totally switch it up. Okay. And get out of your fear, because you are an amazing being of light and love and joy and happiness. And you can create out of your happiness. Okay. So that's something we were not taught here on this earth plane. This is something that we are relearning, I would have to say. We are relearning this. Okay, so it's just like we had to retrain our brain to start using better words so we could break some of those, spells that are in words, right? So be mindful of your words. And as I say this is whacking me in my third eye. So I'm not sure who this is offending or if this is helping somebody to open up right now, but I definitely want you guys to feel into this and release all of that. Pretty please with sugar on it. Okay. Well, you guys are totally going on the Venmo. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome tonight. Okay. But it's time for you to definitely, as hard as it is, stand up for what your truth truly is. Because sometimes I think of myself like for most of my life, I always hid at the back of the classroom. I never wanted to be seen. I was the observer. Okay. And now here I am, the chatty ones. Now I get to talk to you. But in my observations, right, because I was always an observer, and I still am, I still observe everything. I observe into everything. Okay. And it doesn't matter if it's the energy that I feel that's connecting in with us this evening, or that needs a message or something that I say, or if it's, I wish I could describe what it is that I do when I connect in. But anyways, there's just a knowing, and you have to really start trusting your knowing, right? It's like honoring yourself and trusting your knowing. Okay. It's like an amazing thing, and your whole life really starts to change. Okay. And you are happier, you're more joyful. You know what I mean? So you need more of that in your life, no matter what kind of things pop up. I mean, because we're still human, things are still going to pop up in our lives, but it's all about how we react to those things now. We're like, all right, so there, what's the reason for this? Okay, so, and everything has a reason. Okay, and it doesn't matter if it's as simple as, okay, so the house that I live in, this is always a fun one. The septic just had to be changed out here, right? And so when it broke, it broke. Okay. And then so you had to be like, all right, so there's a reason for this, and of course it was a very old system. So of course it had to happen. You know what I mean? But it also relates to sometimes things that are going on in life. So I'm like, oh, so I was like, oh, shit's ready to change now. That's good. We're starting fresh again. Okay. So, anyways, you guys just tap into whatever it is that you need to change so that you're starting fresh with a new year. Okay. Because it's going to be an amazing year no matter what. Even the little pitfalls that might fall in your way. Okay. Everything's going to be all right. And it's going to be better than the way that you expect it to work out. Right. Because somehow in our brains, we're like, if we do this and this and this and this and this, and then all that's going to work out. And it never works out the way that we planned it in our head like that, unless you're building a house, because then you have to be pretty more specific because you need it to structurally sound. But as far as our life is concerned, there's so much leeway for us to bend and to move, and to go with the flow. So I'm wanting you guys to really tap into whatever it is that your flow is this evening, and have fun with that. Have fun with that flow. All right. And before I get to messages, I also had an automatic writing that I got for you guys. I love you guys. Look at you guys go. You guys are awesome this evening. You guys are awesome every evening. So I did get a small automatic writing before I was came live with you guys this evening. And I also want to mention that one of the reasons why I love doing these shows live is so that you get the authenticity of what's happening. There's not going to be, my producer's not going to chop or edit anything. You're getting it just the way that it needs to flow. So I like this live aspect of everything. So I love you guys being able to tune in and be a part of this, because then it adds to the energy and it brings about so much joy for me. It just makes me so happy. I could jump up in joy, but I would knock a lot of things down if I did that right now. Okay, so the first thing that I had to do, so when I sat down to do this, I sat down at my computer right here at 7:47. Okay, and this is very significant for me because this number has been coming up for me probably since I stepped into this spiritual journey. Okay, and it's funny, they're gonna make me give me a little junkie drink. Okay, so, but this number has been coming into my life since I started this spiritual journey. And then it just means that I keep following the right path. Okay. So it was validation for me. And I was like, yay, thank you. Okay. So then, and today is also January 6th. Let's not forget that. It's January 6th. Woohoo. Yes, it's a number 7 year. It's going to be a very magical year. I feel like it's going to be a very, very magical year. But it's going to be as magical as you allow it to be and as creative as you can be with it. Okay. So I want you guys to get out of your comfort zone so you can create new stuff. Because sometimes when we get too comfortable, we stop creating, right? We just get into a routine. So it could be as simple as changing up your routine. But anyways, here's the automatic writing, my friends. Happy New Year's, dear ones. Woohoo! Much, 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 much more is at your disposal. Use your gifts, create your joy, bring up your vibration of the land and the people. Rejoice in your joy. Your time is now. It is always now. Create from your passion. Step out of fear and embrace your joy. Support is in your faith. Restore your faith in self and God. You are created out of love to experience this world and in a way you enjoy. The curse has been broken. Create out of joy and service as you create great joy across the land. Oh, you will see magical things unfold. You will see and feel and know the truth. And then they drew me this thing where there's like this. The best way for me to describe it is there's just like it's opening up for us, like what we've been able to not see, what has been hidden from us, we are able to see. So it's going to be a very, very magical time as we move forward, my friends. I love this. I love this. All right, so I'm going to jump on some messages. So let me go over here and see who my Venmos are. And I see Kim's over there on Super Chat. So I see you, Kim. All right, let's see what I got here. All right, you guys are fast tonight. Oh, and Barbara too. You guys are super duper fast. All right, so you guys all pretty much text me at the same time. Let's see. All right, so Kathy's first, then Amanda, Robert, and then I think Kim jumped in there over on Super Chats, and then Barbara. And then we'll see where we flow from there. All right. How's that sound, my friends? All right. Sorry, I have to write this stuff down because you guys are right on it this evening. I love you guys. You guys are the best. All right. So I'm going to leave my little list over here so I can see it. All right. So everyone just take a nice deep breath. Feel your energy. Release whatever might feel tense in your body. I know you guys have helped me get rid of some tenseness. I was out there today weeding and cleaning up my front flower bed since it was such a beautiful day out there today. Woo, but I felt like I pulled some stuff. But you guys, with all this energy, I'm feeling on top of the world. So let's all add this beautiful energy together and just see where we kind of flow from there. Okay. I want you guys to be open to your highest and best messages. I want you to be open to the energy and the messages that are all being said, whether they're directly to you or to somebody else. Okay. So again, being observant. All right, Kathy Bray, let's see what's shaking in your world this year. All right, Kathy. All right, Kathy, I feel like there's still a little bit of chaos going on, but this is going to clear. Okay, I want you to know this is going to clear and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, but I feel like whatever has taken place had to take place for a reason. And now it's about rebuilding up who you are, not necessarily buildings, but necessarily more who you are and what you want to create from this, right? Because I'm feeling like creativity and I feel like it's coming from, I feel like I'm building something, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm lifting things up to something or someone. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of building going on for you. And I feel like you might be working out too, because I felt like that was doing exercise. But they're also telling you, Kathy, that you're getting a lot of messages on your own. Like they are showing you subtly the messages. So they're wanting you to be extra observant about the things that you're seeing, or even if it's as much as looking at a picture or whatever's happening when you're going down the street, or because the signs and the symbols are there all the time. Just like when I looked at the clock and it said it's 7:47. You can't make that stuff up. Even if I tried, I just couldn't. So Kathy, things are going to change for you and you're going to get into a very good flow. And I feel like this is also a very lucky year for you. And I think if my feng shui ladies out there, oh, she is. This is the year of the rabbit, right? And coming right up in our Chinese New Year that's coming up is a rabbit. So there's going to be a lot of fertility. There's going to be a lot of new growth that's going to happen this year. So I'm going to leave that with you, Kathy. Thank you. All right. And Amanda Moore. Amanda. Hello, darling. I feel like I'm being very serious right now. Let's see what is going on. All right. Amanda, I think you are ready to step outside of your box. There's a move coming up, or you have recently moved. This is going to be good. And then I feel like you're getting ready to go somewhere else. Travel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you going to be traveling for work or something like that? Because I feel like this is work related. And I feel like this is going to be a very good time for you. But I also feel like there's either a relationship or a new relationship coming into your life that's going to be more of what you've been looking for. Or something about it changes. And that also made my throat very scratchy. So there's something going on with that. So stepping into your power, Amanda, and there's going to be lots of changes that come for you, but they're all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, there's definitely change coming for you, my friend. But it's all good because I feel like you're being supported. And I'm also seeing, like, I don't know what this represents for you, but this is what I'm seeing is a punch bowl. Remember the old school punch bowls with the little ladles and stuff, and you can, the little cups around or whatever. But I'm showing that. So that's, it's like party time. You're sharing your party time. So I hope that answers any questions that you might have had going on in your life, Amanda. All right. Awesome. You guys are awesome. You're welcome, Kathy. Kathy says, oh my God, so true. Everything you said is so true. Yay. I love it when that happens, Kathy. Yay. Thank you. Okay. Whew. All right. So who was I going to next? All right. Robert. Let's see what's going on in Robert's world. All right, Robert. This is cool. All right, Robert, you have changes that have either just transpired or you're currently going through them right now. You're also getting a lot of downloads, or you're starting to really feel the energy in a different way than you are used to. And it might feel like it's a little like I feel a little dizzy. But anyways, I feel like when I get into that energy, because it's your energy, but I'm feeling like it makes me feel a little dizzy. I need you, they're wanting you to either ground or meditate or be like, all right, what does this mean for me right now? Or just allow it to definitely just flow through you. Okay. Just allow the energy to work its way through you. And also, you've been having a lot of questions. You're like questioning a lot of different things. I feel like you're bouncing around a lot of different either ideas or something, but I also feel like there's going to be expansion in your work. So whatever you're doing, you're getting ready to expand on that, or maybe you're ready to be self-employed or something like that, because I feel like there's more abundance coming for you in that realm. And also a dream house. They're saying a dream house. There's some kind of dream house coming up for you. So I don't know what that means for you right at this moment, or if you're looking for your dream house, but just know that all these things are going to be lined up for you, and they're just going to come exactly the way that they need to. So I'm going to leave that with you, Robert. Thank you very much, my friend. And then we have Kim. Thank you, Kim, from a super chat. And then we'll go to Barbara. All right, Kim. Wow, Kim. You are on a journey. I don't know if you're traveling right now, but I feel like you're on this very long journey. And it's not long as in like a long, boring way, but I feel like you're really getting out and exploring different areas. And if you're not allowing yourself to, because I feel like you just jotted across the United States or something, or, through many states or through many realms too, right? So there's a lot, you're on a spiritual journey and you're on a physical journey. So there's a lot of things transpiring right now for you in the new year, Kim. It's like you need to tap into your GPS, your God positioning sensor. Where does it feel like it truly needs to be? Where does God need me to be the highest and best for myself? It's like when you get in tune, you can really start to feel that. So I feel like you're close to finding what that feels like for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. I hope that was helpful, dear. Boop, boop, boop. Robert says, thank you, Melissa. Still at my new job so far. Very good. Very good. Enjoy. Hello, Samir. I see Samir's out there. You guys are doing fantastic tonight. I love you guys. I love you guys. And Ruth is out there. Hello, hello, hello. And Amanda Moore says, thank you. No, thank you. I want to thank you guys. All right. So Kim, and then I was going to Barbara and then to Richard, because I think Richard was the second one for Super Chats. Correct. Thank you guys for all these little donations this evening. I super duper appreciate them. All right. So Barbara, my friend in North Carolina. Barbara. All right. Well, it feels like you're finally like feeling more yourself, which is a really, really good thing. And 2023 is about your creativity. Oh, this is so fun. And I feel like there's still this group of people that you're either getting together with or you're starting or something like that. And then that leads you down this whole other new path that leads you down this whole big journey. And I feel like you're going to be traveling a little bit this year too. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be more than just going to visit family. I feel like you're truly going to take a place where you can go and reset. Okay. So you're going to pick like, I don't know, like an all exclusive resort or something for like a long weekend or something. And you're just like, you're going to go and re-energize. It's like, where are you being called to re-energize? Like that's like, again, tapping into the GPS. Where am I being called right now to be re-energized? And it's just like, they're tapping in for that for you right now, Barbara. Is like, where do I need to be in this particular moment to get re-energized? Where's that little vacation for you? I know you took a little one last year in between the move and everything, but now you're settled and all that stuff. So now it's like a real little vacation. Okay. It's like you can just go and just like enjoy. You don't have to worry about things being moved or anything like that. That all the worries are set beside you. But it's all about what you're going to create this year. And I feel like you've got a new energy buddy coming in for you. So I feel like you're going to be teaching a lot of people around you about energy work. So I'm going to leave that with you, Barbara. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Richard Riddle. Let's see what's shaking for you this year, Richard. All right, Richard. A lot is changing for you this year. You are stepping more into your power. You are you are trying and doing everything in your best power to be your true, authentic self. And you are showing others that you are that person, that you are responsible. You are very, very well in line, right? I feel like you're going to be very balanced this year, Richard. Very balanced this year, Richard. So that's going to be really super cool for you. So just know that there's going to be balance for you. And it's going to be exciting because you're tapping into so much more of your energy now. Okay. So it's an amazing thing. So tap into it, follow your heart, and you know what to do. I'm going to leave that with you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. I got more Venmos in here. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. All right. Let's see who this is. All right. So I have Linnell. Oh, Linnell, you know what's really funny about your 1111 you just sent me? I actually saw that today and I'm like, 1111 today. It's awesome. And then you just did it. Look at you go, Linnell. All right. So I got to add you over here so I don't get lost. Linnell and Samir. Thank you, darlings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So what time is it? Oh, all right. So this would be a perfect time to have a word from my sponsor before we actually carry on to the rest of my messages that I will be giving this evening, because I feel like there's lots of them. So I hope you guys have all been paying attention to even the messages that I've been giving to everybody else, so that you can truly tap in and feel what resonates with you to help you move forward into your greatest joy. Okay, because that's what God really wanted us to do, is have this life of joy here on earth. So I want you guys to feel that. But my sponsor is Feng Shui My Space. So if you guys are interested in Feng Shui at all into your house or Chinese astrology, you guys need to tap in with Marsha. That's how I know it's going to be the year of the rabbit. And as soon as she looked at my chart and said I had water and I had rabbit, and she was like, oh my God, I got to go find out more because apparently it's going to be a very exciting year for me. So maybe that's something that you want to find out for yourself. So check out this, you guys. You guys call Marsha today or check out her website at fengshuimyspace.com. Check her out. She's the best. Thank you, Marsha. Woo-hoo. All right. Awesome. All right. So now we're off to Linnell. Linnell, let's see what's shaking in your world this year. Woo, girl. All right, Linnell, the first thing that I'm getting for you is there is expansion. Okay, it's like you're expanding. I don't even know how this expansion is taking place because it's happening in many different areas of your life. It's not limited to one area of your life. Okay, so I feel like there's this expansion going on for you. There's changes coming on for you. I feel like there's a move coming on for you. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 different avenues that you're following or considering in this moment. This is going to be very enjoyable for you. So this is a big go for you. And I'm feeling like there is this okay. So I feel like I have 2 different decisions that I'm making. Okay. So I'm weighing back and forth about, and I'm weighing the pros and the cons. I'm being very, analytical about this. Like I'm very being like checking it out and stuff. You know what I mean? So there's like a part of you and then there's a part of you. So there's like, there needs to be this like, they're showing me a conjoining. And it's so funny because my Reiki energy is just like on fire as I'm doing all this energy work. And I didn't even know it was energy work at this moment, but it's really just Linnell's, whatever you have going on is going to be very energetic and very good. And I feel like you're going to be helping the people by whatever it is that you're going to be doing. So they're saying to step in that power and please do that. So I'm going to leave that with you, Linnell. Very good. Very good. And then Samir. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Happy New Year to you. All right, let's see. Samir. So what I get for you, friend, is there is either something that is either weighing on your mind or there's something that you want to change in your immediate future. And this could be as simple as something, or it could be as big as something. It's up to you whether it's big or small. Okay, but I feel like it's been weighing on you. So there's something that you're asking for to change, but the only person that can change it is you. So whatever that is, and it could be a thought pattern, it could be as simple as that. So whatever that is, that change that you've been wanting to make and you keep trying, you're going to do it. Okay, I'm giving you the faith right now because I'm seeing that you're doing it. And then you're going to be making 3 other different things to happen. Okay, I feel like you've got like 3 frying pans on the fire. You know what I mean? I feel like you've got 3 ideas that are circulating and percolating. I feel like coffee now too, like the percolator, the the old school. Anyways, there's there's going to be a lot of change that's coming up for you, my friend, and it's going to be what you create once you let go of the heavy decisions that you feel like you have and become free. You're allowing yourself to create more freedom for yourself. So I'm going to leave that with you, Samir. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, darling. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see. I know some of you out there were asking for some messages. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I've missed anybody yet, except for the hold on. I have missed a bunch of you. Hold on. So, what is it, the magic that you will create this year, my friends? What is it? I should probably read some of these. Thanks for sharing space. No, Linnell. Thank you. The energy I'm feeling is correct. Oh, you're feeling correct. All right. Awesome. Energy mover indeed. Move that energy. Boop, boop, boop. Kim is in one place until April. All right. That's cool. I feel like you'll be venturing out a little bit. Let's see what else you guys got out here. Hello. Barbara says, oh boy, perfect. Thank you so much. Love you. No, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love all of you. Okay. So I see Ruth has asked for a message. And if you had asked for a message up near the top there, you're going to have to repost that if I haven't given you a message already. Because I can't scroll through all of those again. So just help me out here. If you'd like a message, leave me a little comment right now for a message. All right, Ruth Saltman. Ruth Saltman. Ruth, I caught your show the other night too. All right, Ruth Saltman. Holy cow. Lady. You're like in a whirlwind of energy. Woo! Some days you're just like zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. And then other days you're just kind of like crashing. But that's okay. That's all good. It's all good. But there's a lot of things that are coming to you to help you assist other people in your local communities. I feel like there's going to be some maybe some new ways of meeting people, because I feel like they're going to push you out into the public. I feel like you're being kind of like nudged out there a little bit. So I feel like that's going to be very helpful as well. So enjoy that as you move forward, Ruth. It's going to be quite enjoyable for you. Quite enjoyable. Yay. All right, Joyce. Ew, Joyce. All right, Joyce. Let's see what's shaking in your world. Joyce, you got some stuff going on. Joyce, you are finding more balance and you are finding more peace in your life right now. You are finding your balance. You are finding, it's so funny because I feel like I just stood up on my feet and I'm like, hey, this is the tallest I've felt in a really long time. And that's how, when you know that you're feeling really in balance, right? So I'm feeling like you're up straighter, and that makes my back feel better too. So maybe I should do that. But I feel like there's a lot of things that you are balancing out in your life. You're balancing out your emotions. You're balancing out your responsibilities. I feel like you're having a little bit more fun in your life. So Joyce, keep doing what you're doing and things will keep getting better and better. The more heavy energy and dense energy or thought patterns that you release, the more freedom that you will find moving forward. So I would leave that with you, my friend. Hello, Kavita. Sure, I have all kinds of time. It's only 8:40. So if you guys are out there listening right now, well, it's live, and you are interested in getting a message, whether you're listening here on Rumble, or if you're listening on my Facebook page, or if you are right here on YouTube. If you guys are feeling like the need for getting a message, please respond. Please respond so that I may assist you this evening. Okay? Okie dokie. All right, Kavita. Let's see what's shaking in your world. Kavita. All right, Kavita. This is your year of change. This is your year of being your authentic self. This is your year of dropping a lot of the old energies that no longer assist you at all. This is letting go of old patterns. This is letting go of any self-doubt you might have been carrying forward. This is about you just being authentic. This is about you pulling back the layers. This is about you finding out who really Kavita is, right? Kavita, you're like this beautiful, beautiful flower, but you don't pull back the petals. You don't allow the bud to fully open. So it's time for you to flower this year. It's time for you to let yourself shine and get out of your own way, they said. So this is going to be a very, very powerful year of change for you. And they really want you to enjoy this, Kavita. Anything that feels like it could be a setback is not, it's really blessings in disguise. We have other ways that we could look at things. So they're going to leave that with you. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right, Courtney Link Ashton. May I have a message, please, and thank you? Sure, you may. Sure, you may. All right, Courtney, let's see what's shaking in your world. Courtney Link Ashton. I feel like I have to write the whole name tonight. Let's see what I get for you. All right, let's see, Courtney. All right, so Courtney. Oh, you got a lot of changes going on too. These are all good though. Everything that's been happening, it needs to happen so that you could be your authentic self too. That word's going to be very important this evening. But there's a lot of people around you that kind of like interfere a little bit. I feel like there's some kind of outside source that tries to interfere with maybe some of your decisions or stuff like that. But I'm getting like, if you just kind of like tap into your own power, your own energy, your own self, and it's kind of like taking the deep dive and finding out who you really are. Because I feel like your guides, your angels, your loved ones, oh my God, everyone's trying to talk to you. They're like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you. And you're like, do. So they're wanting you to pay a little bit more attention to the things that are going on in your life so that you can understand more of what's going on in life and how you can create outside of what's been created for you. So I also feel like there's change maybe in relationships and jobs and stuff like that, Courtney. But they're all for the better. Like it frees up more of your time. It makes more money, whatever it is. It becomes much easier for you moving forward. But you have to stay in your faith and whatever you believe in to create that. Okay, so you have to be the creator of an easier life for yourself. You're like, in a happier life. This is what I really enjoy. This is what I don't, and that's got to go because I'm only going to do what I enjoy anymore, And there's still some responsibilities we still have to take care of that were not our favorite. But you know what the difference is between other people and what you have to do for yourself. But it's about you actually flourishing this year. So there's going to be a lot of change for you moving forward. So enjoy 2023, my friend. Magic is at hand. So there's going to be great things that are going to happen for you. Great things, great things, great things. It's hard to believe that I'm saying that. It's so early in the beginning of the year, but it's going to be great, you guys. And they're taking my voice away again. Stop that. All right. So, anybody else out there want any messages this evening? I'm sure I missed quite a few people. If you're still out there listening, and you're welcome, Kavita. Absolutely. I'm glad I can be of service. I'm glad you're a part of this show this evening. I'm glad each and every one of you are a part of this show this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I know there's a couple people out there that haven't said that they want a message. But I feel like there's a few of you out there and someone that I know that will be listening later that I feel like I need to give a message to during this show. And one of them is Miss Lanka, who is out there. I know you're out there, Lanka. Thank you for going and anchoring light with me the other day. Much appreciated. Okay, so Lanka, what I get for you is you are also hearing, seeing. Oh my God, there's a lot of hearing and seeing. So I feel like you're getting a lot of messages, and it's time for you to start sharing them with more people. Okay, with more people outside of, I don't know how you want to share that with more people, but or in the line that you want to. You know what I mean? I feel like there's this line and the energy is going to change again on that. So there's going to be this energy line that's moving for you to create what you want to. And everything's going to move as fast as you would really like to. Okay, so I feel like that's going to happen for you. Okay, boop, boop, boop. So Lenka, seeing and hearing, lots of it. Lots of it. GPS. GPS. I'm going to leave that with you, Lenka. All right, I'll get right to you, Tina. First, my friend Dia will be listening later, so I feel like I need to give her a message during the show because she will be listening to the replay. And she did ask me earlier if I remembered to give her a message, and I'm remembering, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. So as I tap into Miss Dia's energy, ooh, she's got a lot of change going on too. And I know she's traveling right now, so that she's spreading a lot of light here, there, and everywhere. And there's going to be a lot of things that create, oh my God, there's a lot of coming together this year. So this year, even though the first 3 months are kind of like here, there, and everywhere, the rest of the year is like everything just kind of flows together. So whatever this 3-month period at the beginning of the year, and then when we go into spring, I feel like that's when the fertility happens and everything just kind of like flows together. And there's like all this like things that we will not be able to see before. So there's going to be things that will be exposed to you that you will understand as we move forward. So I'll leave that with you, Dia. Thank you for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see. All right, Tina. Hello, Tina. Hello, Devin. Man, it's time for me to get a new pair of glasses. These ones are all scratched up, you guys. I'm so bad about that. All right, Tina, let's see what's shaking in your world. Tina. All right. So, Tina, you're a little busybody. You're all over the place, here, there, and everywhere. You're like the little Energizer bunny. You have to remember when it's time for you to rest and when it's time for you to go. So that's just like listening into your internal clock that I always talk about. So it's just like listening to what you need to do. But I also feel like there's going to be a lot of expansion for you moving forward, whether it's in job or career or love life. It doesn't matter what it is this year, because this is like your year. I feel like everything that you've been through in the past has led you to having a better year this year. So 2023 is going to be about your expansion, your understanding, your experiences, and the joy that you're going to create for yourself. I also feel like there's going to be new opportunities, whether it's travel, there's some kind of growth, or maybe it's some kind of like travel for like some kind of like what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Like some kind of retreat or something like that, where you can just go and reset, okay? And where you're also going to learn about something, because I feel like there's something that you want to learn so that you can teach other people. So this is going to be a year about you learning and also becoming a teacher. Okay, more teaching. There's going to be more teaching coming for you, Tina. So I'm going to leave that with you. I love you guys. Hello, Devin. Happy New Year to you too. Devin, you're next. You're getting my messages next. And if there's anybody else out there that I haven't given a message to yet, please let me know. Tina says, thank you. You're very welcome, my friend. All right, Devin, let's see what's shaking in your world for this year. Oh, Devin. Okay, so Devin, this is your year. This is like, you thought last year was good, like with the tall corn or whatever. I'm telling you, whatever you're doing to this land is good, because you're giving it your love. Okay, whether it's to the animals, you're giving it to the vegetation, you're giving it to everything. Okay, but now it's about what is it that Devin needs to nurture himself. Okay, you're good at nurturing the farm, you're good at nurturing the people that need to be taken care of at work. But what is it about nurturing Devin? Devin, this is the year to focus on you and what you need in your life, okay? And it's about you being completely, truly honest about what it is that you desire to have in your life moving forward. So I want you to tap into that as much as you put that energy into the land and the farm and into yourself. because there's going to be a lot of things that you are. Oh, that's so funny. They're just showing me tilling it up. Okay, so you're digging up a lot of old stuff, which you probably find in those fields a lot of time, right? It's like, how did that even find here? But yeah, but it was like from 100 years ago or whatever. But anyways, there's things that are going to be popping up for you, so they just want you to pay attention to that too. So thank you, Devin, and Happy New Year to you, my friend. Happy New Year. All right. Who else out there, my friends? This is going to be an exciting month because it's January. And you guys, I want you guys to mark your little calendars because before you know it, we'll be back at the end of the year again. Time is going to be moving fast, and the time will be moving slow. Time is going to be working on our sides. Okay, you guys, this is going to be working on our sides. This is going to be a good thing for us. You're welcome, Devin. Very much appreciate you. This is going to be our year to shine, you beautiful light workers. You guys are getting ready to explore a side of you that has yet to be experienced. So with that is going to come great joy through that learning experience. Okay, because you're going to start to learn how to use your abilities in the way that God intended them to in the first place. Okay, and it's about you following your joy. Okay, and when you're doing that, your energy feels good. There's nothing that can knock you down. It doesn't matter who's having a bad mood around you. You're just like in your own little, your own little bubble, and you're very happy. You're very joyful. Okay, so I want you guys to feel whatever that joy is for you guys as we move forward, because you guys are the creators. You guys are the only ones that can create this for yourselves. Okay, and I feel like 2023 is going to be a year for those who choose it, will be a year of roller coasting, or we will get into our lazy rivers that I like to talk about, and we will go with the flow that is flowing for us. Okay. And if we give God control of that flow, right, that's where time goes too. If we get in that flow, it's kind of like trusting Him, whether it's the flats or it's the white water, and we were like, oh no, there's a waterfall, and we're all fine at the bottom of it anyways. You know what I mean? Because you guys have to believe, get your faith back, believe in your higher self, listen to the messages that are coming through to you, whether through your dreams, through any way possible that they're coming to you. Okay, because they're coming in so many different ways. Okay, I don't care if you're out driving around town. I mean, in the shower, that's where I get most of my messages, because I'm finally like, all right, I can focus, and then that's where I'll get like a message and they'll be like, oh, maybe you need to go downtown and like spread some light around downtown. You don't really have anything to do there, but you have to go there because your energy is being called there. Okay, so your energy is being called somewhere for a specific reason, and sometimes you don't always know what that is. And it's not always important that you know what it is, okay? Because sooner or later you'll find out. But if you're in tune and you did what you were supposed to do because it felt right, right? And that could be as simple as driving through a different neighborhood on the way home because there was traffic. You're like, oh, I'm going to cut through here today. Whatever it feels like that is right for you. Okay, you need to tap into your true authentic selves. All the onion layers are peeled off. We're at the core of you now. Who is that? That is the creator this year, the authentic you, whatever that is in this moment. Because it's always now, right? Didn't my people say that at the beginning? It's always now. Right. And now I'm making those changes so that I feel good and I feel in my highest vibrations all the time. And I kick off the negative vibrations that no longer serve me, whether it's a thought pattern, a fear pattern, a worry pattern, whatever it is that was stopping me from being my highest and best self, being at my highest and joyful self. Then those are the things that I'm going to change so that I am in that joyful space, so that I feel that joy always. always. And you guys are going to be that creator of that as well this year. So I'm super excited for all of you guys. I'm super duper excited for you guys because there's a lot of good energy coming through, and I say coming through because it's been blocked from us. Right? Our true energy sources have been blocked from us. If you looked at okay, let's use, everyone knows what a gas gauge is, right? Because we all have driven a car, right? So say we've only been driving on a quarter of a tank our whole life, right? We've only been driving on a quarter of our energy our whole life. Okay. Where is the other 3/4? Where is that? That's what's been hidden from us. 3/4 of our gas, of our get up and go. You know what I mean? It's been crazy. But anyways, we are making that difference, right? Because we are the people, we are the energy, we are the creators of this, and we won't stand for it anymore, right? We're going to be like, we are creating joy on this land. And we all tap into that creator side of us, right? And we tap into our soul, which God created. So we have all that knowledge. It's inside of us. We're always looking outside of us, but really it's right here. But you have to learn how to trust it because we've been deceived out here. But anyways, we go back to here and we're like, all right, tapping into what our true truth is. Is this my true knowledge? Is this true truth? Should I believe that? Is this leading me down a bad rabbit hole? Is this going down a good rabbit hole? Is this going to help me lead me to the truth? You know what I mean? So I want you guys to tap into a lot of that different energies that are coming in and then feel your way through them. Start to really honor yourself, what that is, not believing what your mind has told you for the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, no matter how old we are, it does not matter. We've all been taught the same things over and over again. We've repeated patterns that did not need to be repeated, and we're deciding we're not going to repeat them anymore. It's about us changing the patterns, okay? And we're changing the patterns together. We're creating out of joy, love, and happiness, okay? And that's what God really intended for us here. So you guys, it's going to be an amazing 2023. Each and every one of you have the guidance within you, or you have the GPS, right? It's your GPS. It's hanging out right here in your heart chakra, right where your heart beats. Every pattern that you have ever created, whether it feels good or bad. Okay. And I feel like a lot of you are going to start standing in your truth too. Okay. You guys are going to start standing in your true truth. You're going to say what you mean, but you're going to say it with love. You're not going to say it with anger. You're not going to say it with disdain. You're going to say everything that you need to in a great balance and in a great way. Okay. You guys are going to do it. Okay. You guys have totally got this. Okay. I totally have faith in you guys. You guys are going to rock this year out of the park. Okay. You guys, when we get to the end of this year, I'm going to roll back to episode 171. I love that we add those numbers now. It's so helpful. That 171, and let's see where we are at the end of this year, because you guys are going to be a lot further than where you believe you are. And you guys are going to be a lot happier than you believed you could be, because you guys are the creators of it. Each one of you got your little steering wheel, and you're going in wherever it is that you need to go in this particular moment, in this particular time, in this now moment. Your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences are all under your control. It's going to be an amazing time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for an amazing, amazing show. You guys have added so much energy, so much love, so much support to this. Thank you for your donations and your tips through the various venues that you did those. Thank you. Much appreciated. I love, 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 love you guys. And you guys will do amazing, amazing things this year. Have a great week, guys. See you next week.
Don't want the fun to end? Grab more refreshments. Then head over to the Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel. With the huge selection of shows, the fun doesn't have to end.